Hello, football fans. Welcome to the new season of football, and Fantasy Premier League is back. And you know what? We have something new, something exciting on the Good Company YouTube page, because we are giving you 50,000 shillings if you win the FPL league for the Good Company. So make sure you go to the FPL and join the league. The code is down here running. Make sure you join. You have a chance to win 50K. And now, every single week, between now and week number 38 of the season, of the new season, we'll be doing something for you. Review, preview, and look at who is who as far as FPL is concerned. And I'm not alone, obviously. My name is Eric Njiru, football fan and presenter, Liverpool fan. And I've got
Venant.
Nice. Welcome to the show. The first time we're doing a show together. Yeah, so we're going to be looking at matches Fantasy Premier League. So, part one of the show now, we're going to be looking at how to build your squad, who you have to sign before the start of the new season. You still got a couple of days, a couple of weeks before the new season. But there are those key players that every Fantasy Premier League manager has to be having in their squad. Welcome. Now, Venant, there's only one place to start as far as the new season is concerned. We're building up our squads. Right now, me have made my squad. I've done with Makina Maham and Salah. So there are those must-have players that you must be having going to the new season. And I want to ask you, tell me at least 3 players that you feel every FPL manager out there in the world needs to have these 3 key players.
Okay. We start with 1, Haaland.
Most
owned.
Yeah, by the
goal machine.
More than Salah?
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Yes. And then number 2, we go to Trent.
It's 11.5 million. Wow.
Yes. Yeah, we go to Trent.
Trent is 7.5 M.
Him is just...
That's expensive for a defender.
Nah, actually offers more value than some of our midfields. Yeah.
Okay.
And then lastly, you have KDB, player of the season.
KDB, player of the season. Player of the season was Mohamed Salah though, last season.
Nah, it was KDB.
Well, yeah, there are many names obviously to look out for the next, I think, 2 to 3 weeks as far as we know building up the squad is concerned. Me, on my side, I've got Mohamed Salah. Since he came to the Premier League, he was the top scorer the first season. I think last season, as far as FPL is concerned. So I have to stick with him, and he's part of my team. And like you said.
And his high ownership also speaks for itself.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And for Man City, we know Man City will be so much on those goals. We saw Haaland scoring this week when Man City won their game. Yeah. I'm going to be going for him. And I know most people do go for Trent, but me, I'm going for Robo. At the end of last season, Robo really came through with those points.
True.
And I know Trent will get us the points, but I do think Robo is not owned a lot by many people. It's not that expensive.
It's a differential.
Exactly, because I want to have a team with Erling Haaland and Mohamed Salah, because we still do not know where Cristiano stands as far as his new season is concerned. So I think that's how we are as far as the squads are concerned.
How about Matip?
John Matip. Yeah, that's another consideration. I've not yet made my team properly. I still have to work on it after the Community Shield, because last season I think was really massive, more than Van Dijk at some point. So, and it's cheap. It's a cheap option. True. Chelsea, they've got new defenders, Koulibaly. So I am made to make a decision, but some of those 2-3 players, I have to go with them. But the other one is Dean Henderson. Dean Henderson, when he played for Sheffield.
Really?
When he played for Sheffield, gave us so many points. It's now going to I think it's going to Nottingham Forest, exactly. And I do think he'll get his thing going. And it's cheap. It's not that expensive.
Wow. That's very interesting of you.
Yeah.
Wow.
So do let us know how your team is looking like, who we need to post, who we need to sign before the new season starts.
True.
And we'll show you a team. I think we should be posting our team right now to see who we're playing with, who is our captain for the new week. So from Salah, Cristiano, Raheem Sterling to Erling Haaland, you can only pick one captain. This part of the show, we look at who is the captain of the week. Game week 1, we know he's going to play who? Who are you picking as your captain for your squad?
Kane versus Southampton.
Harry Kane versus Southampton.
Yes.
Where's that game?
Yeah.
Where's that game? At home?
Yeah, it's at home. Spurs are at home, and they're coming off from a good pre-season. They're scoring. Kane has already scored a brace already, and his home fixtures is good. And there's that carcass of if Harry Kane can score in August. He broke it last season. So I have a feeling he's going to confirm it again.
You have a feeling. But you see, that's something that has been proven for quite a long time, that he rarely scores in August. He scores in September. So you are taking a gamble on that.
He broke that last season.
And then he went for a long period without scoring goals. Son, I think, was the key guy down there.
Who do you pick?
I'm going to pick Erling Haaland.
Why?
He's playing West Ham away. This guy, the only thing he does is scoring goals.
True, I agree.
And Man City, you know how they create so many chances. At Man City, I do think this guy is going to score more than 20 Premier League goals. And I think he's always at the right place at the right time for him.
True.
And he's going to start, like, we've seen that. He's a good player. There's nothing that, unless he gets injured. For now, I think he's going to get, like, at least 2 goals in that game.
2 goals.
You may consider Mohamed Salah. He really does so well at the start of the season. I think Salah scores a lot of goals between August and December.
True.
So people may consider that. And I think we're playing Fulham away. Craven Cottage.
Yeah.
Do you think we can score like 4?
I was even thinking of captaining Trent.
Why would you
because
captain a defender on day 1?
Because I have so much faith in your defense.
That's gambling for me for defenders to captain defenders right now.
You don't think Liverpool can keep a clean sheet against
No, I think no.
Fulham?
I think we can keep a clean sheet. Lakini, I think the other guys will bring in more points. I think Salah right now and Bobby, Jota is not in, and Bobby, I think they will start both of them. I think they'll bring more points and Luis Diaz more than our defenders. Our forwards do score a lot of goals during the first period of the season.
I'm risking the clean sheet.
You are risking the clean sheet.
Yeah.
I don't really like people like captain their defenders. But let's look at them at the midfielders. We've got Chelsea, Mason Mount. That's another chance. They're playing Everton away. Everton, they're still not yet like sure with their transfer business. Last season they did not finish so well.
I felt they were lucky though.
Ooh.
Surviving the relegation.
Oh yeah, last season with Lampard, yes. Chelsea was one of the teams who helped them by there.
I've heard Tuchel talk about Sterling so much and how
Raheem Sterling.
He has faith and how he's like the standard of a top class player in the Premier League. And I have a feeling. I know he's gonna start most of these games, and at his price tag, I expect him to score.
So Raheem Sterling should be a consideration for Chelsea fans.
If you're picking a Chelsea asset, Sterling is number 1, even before Mount.
You're reading an Arsenal shout. You should be telling me about Gabriel.
I should be telling you about the whole Arsenal team because we're all cheap.
I do not have an Arsenal player in my squad. Okay, the last time I made my squad, I think I was not thinking about Gabriel. Now I may consider him though.
Are you ready to accept him as your personal savior?
Nah, I'm not. Gabriel.
Yeah.
I'm not. I have other assets from London.
Mendy?
Nah. Premier League is different from pre-season, you know? And I'm not going to be carried away by what our guys are performing in the pre-season.
Oh, wow.
So I have to wait for the Premier League. My team is not performing so well in pre-season. United are winning. Arsenal are winning. Chelsea are not winning. But they're going to finish ahead of Arsenal.
We'll see.
What? There's
see.
nothing to say. So should people go for Gabriel?
Gabriel, Saka, Odegaard,
listen.
Zinchenko.
Venant.
Yeah.
We're picking at least one captain from Arsenal. Now, you know.
Oh, for now.
Give me the top scoring guy for game week 1. You guys are playing Palace.
Gabriel
Jesus
Jesus.
Christ. You're playing Palace away on Friday night.
Yes.
Hey, I think I'm going to captain that guy from Palace. Who? Wilfred Zaha. Eberech Eze. There's another guy. There's a guy who scored against you last season. Mateta. Mateta masterclass incoming.
6 million.
Huh?
6 million.
6 million?
Yeah.
That's quite cheap though.
Yeah.
Hey,
So you're going to risk it?
Yeah, so how many goals for Arsenal that day?
I expect us to dominate Palace. I expect a good 3-1.
I don't think you have the facilities for that.
We have the best facilities for that. You just did to Chelsea.
In pre-season.
Exactly.
I think that game is going to end 3-1 to Palace. Wow. Gabriel may score that one goal, but I do think Zaha will have a masterclass Mateta on that day. But anyway, for a long time, for Arsenal, I think you can invest in Gabriel.
Yeah.
So we've decided game week 1, captain speaks Haaland, Hurricane, Mohamed Salah.
And Gabriel Jesus.
And now guys can go for Gabriel, Lakina Raheem Sterling. We know we've got someone called August Merchant and September Merchant from West Ham. You know him, Antonio. Antonio kills it every August and September.
Okay.
If you want to gamble, you can go for him. Then you're going to blow away, I think, in December, January.
I think if you're looking for West Ham value, Bowen, Benrahma, then Antonio.
Those are guys for long term for me, but for the start of the season, Antonio won every day. I think the last 2 seasons, some 3 seasons, he started so well.
So we fancy him to score against Man City.
He was the player of the month, I think, last season in August. Premier League player of the month.
True.
Yeah, he can. Of course, he can score against Man City.
Wow.
Everyone can score against Man City. Yeah. So I think those are our picks now. You said Gabriel should be another option outside. Me, I say Gabriel and Antonio. But you can also pick the guy from Palace, Zaha Wilfred. Yes, sir.
On this part of the show, we talk about the fixtures, who's playing who and where.
So this is part 3 of the Wildcard Show. My name is Eric Njiru. I've got Venant on the Good Company FPL show. We are here to tell you that this season, at the end of the season, we'll give you 50K. The winner of the league, Good Company League, is going to win 50K. So make sure you've put the code that is running in your screen, on your screen right here, and you have a chance to win 50K at the end of the season. So now this part, we talk about form and fixtures. We want to look at the 3 or 4 teams that have, let's say, good fixtures for the first few weeks of the new season that starts in August. Venant, the first team.
The first team is Man City.
The champions.
Yes.
The points, that's where they belong now.
They start the season on with West Ham away.
West Ham away is not that easy, though.
Yeah, they struggled a bit towards that was the last game last season.
Exactly, it is more masterclass. And I told you about Antonio.
It's going to be a goal fest, though.
For real, you think like that?
Yeah.
I think it will be like 2-1 or can even be like 1-0.
To who?
To Man City.
To Man City.
I don't see 4-0.
I'm not talking about 4-0. I'm talking about a goal fest.
Okay.
Where it could be like a 2-3 or a 2-4.
3-3,
Yeah.
So Man City, West Ham. You can look at Holland and then look at Antonio. Good numbers there.
And then home to Bournemouth.
That's like 4-0 also.
5-0 at least. And then away to Newcastle.
Away to Newcastle. Hey, those are looking good. I think I have to get Man City assets.
Yeah.
And
then
second team.
A second team now that we can talk about is Arsenal.
Arsenal.
Yeah.
Arsenal. The same Arsenal.
Yep.
First game for Arsenal.
It's away to Palace.
That's not easy.
That's easy.
That's not easy.
Okay.
Last season, those guys almost beat you home and away.
Yeah,
You're
they
so lucky
almost.
that goal that Nani scored. Lacazette.
Okay.
Second team.
Second team
Second
is
game
Leicester
for
City.
Arsenal. Leicester City.
At home.
You're playing with my mind, bro. There's no way Leicester can be easy for Arsenal. No way.
Okay.
That
We're going
game?
to beat them. Away to Bournemouth.
Okay, that one, you'd get that one. But I do not
These
agree
guys
with those being
against
easy
Arsenal,
fixtures.
but it's cool.
No. We're
It's
going by your
cool.
performance the last 1 season or 2 seasons. You're talking to me about Leicester and Crystal Palace.
Yeah.
You're not even sure whether they're going to get a draw in those games.
We are winning those 3 games.
It's okay to believe in it. Third team, Nigani.
Aston Villa.
Aston Villa, Steven Gerrard masterclass. I like that. Philippe Coutinho.
So it's away to Bournemouth. Home to Everton. And away to Crystal Palace. Then lastly, home to West Ham.
You think those are easy fixtures?
For Aston Villa and their pre-season, yes.
Yeah. Okay, let's go to the last team, Nigani.
We've
Those
talked
are
about
3.
this, yeah.
Okay. Anyway, Venus has told you about the 3 teams, Aston Villa, Arsenal, and Man City. I only take Man City. I do not take Arsenal and Aston Villa. I may want Steven Gerrard to win, lakini those are really hard games.
On this part of the show, we talk about which teams to consider and which players to pick.
This is the final part of the Wildcard Show with myself, Eric Njiru, and I've got...
Venant.
Exactly, it's an Arsenal fan, that's why he's not so happy. But the Premier League is just a few days away from now. And we are looking at who is going to play who on the first week of the season. Game week 1, Crystal Palace do play Arsenal at home. That's a big one for the Palace fans. Fulham do welcome Liverpool. Bournemouth do play Aston Villa. Newcastle do play Nottingham Forest. Tottenham do play Southampton at home. We've got Chelsea going away to Everton. Leicester at home to Brentford. And Man United, without Cristiano or with Cristiano, do play at home against Brighton. Man City, the champions of last season, do play West Ham away. And at this point now, we need to look at who is going to bring back good harvest, because game week 1, you need to start strongly as far as your FPL is concerned. When you start strongly, tukifika December and January now, you are cruising sasa. So, Venant, if you look at all those games, who do you think which fixture do you think is going to come out with the most goals or the most points for FPL managers so that they can pick their captain now?
I start with the Spurs versus Southampton.
That's now Hurricane.
Yes, Hurricane, Heung-min Son, Kulusevski, and also guys from the defense can give you clean sheets versus Southampton.
But captain, you advise to go for Hurricane.
Yes, Hurricane, Heung-min Son.
Let's look at Arsenal. Arsenal, who should be captain from that game? Arsenal, Crystal Palace.
Gabriel Jesus,
Gabriel.
Saka. And if you're choosing Crystal Palace, it doesn't get any better than Zaha.
You know the vibe. Mimi nachukua Mateta. Let's go to Liverpool. We are going away to Fulham. Hey, Craven Cottage, because Mohamed Salah on the wing is running to score the goals. And Luis Diaz, the best Colombian in the league right now. There are not so many. He's the only one, but he's still the best. I'm going to give you Mohamed Salah. Sure bet. Just that. And that's it.
No Luis Diaz.
For captain, just pick Mohamed Salah.
And what about guys who are concerned about Jota's injury?
Jota is injured. It's not in. He did not play the last couple of games.
So who do you think will play in his position?
I think we're going Bobby, Jota, and Diaz.
Okay.
That's confirmed unless something else happens.
So you recommend Firmino for managers to consider when they're selecting their Liverpool
No,
forward?
I wouldn't do that. I'd only tell you to pick Salah and Trent for now.
Okay.
I'm
and
a
Robertson.
Robo, I'm a Diaz. But for the top two, sure bet, Mohamed Salah and Trent.
I think for this game, you need to triple up on Liverpool assets.
Yeah.
And that's why, personally, for me, I've gone with Salah, Robertson, and Trent. And
nice.
this is because I feel those wing-backs will attack, will give you the potential assist and bonus points. And Salah will just kill the show.
West Ham do play Man City.
Yeah.
That is where Erling Haaland now is doing the job, is doing the thing. Mahrez, KDB. There are many options at Man City. I like that, man.
But you never go wrong with Cancelo. You never go wrong with KDB. You never go, and now you never go wrong with Haaland.
Now, what do you mean you never go? You've never gone with Haaland, so you cannot say you never go wrong.
Because Haaland is a proven player.
Not in the Premier League, though.
But he's a world-class player.
Well, but not in the Premier League. We've seen Sancho come in the Prem.
Yes.
You remember that?
Sancho
but for
is
Man
not
City, were you
Haaland.
picking, like, who can you advise? Only one player. Can you advise?
One player.
Is going to be the captain that weekend.
KDB.
KDB?
Yeah.
You've been talking for Haaland here, then was KDB.
Nah, KDB.
KDB, me, I'm going for Erling Haaland. Man United do play Everton, Brighton at home. Cristiano is still looking for teams out there. Atletico don't want him, Bayern don't want him, Chelsea do not want him. I think next season is going to play for Man United. But for now, it looks like Sancho, Martial, and Rashford. Sancho, Martial, and Rashford are the front three for Man United. But who is the real asset there at Man United?
Sancho.
Sancho.
Yes.
Sancho, big man.
Yes.
Aha!
He's Eric. He's under Eric's big plan, and he's also a differential, and he's also cheap at 7.5 million. So why not?
Me, I would pick Martial by the. I think he's going to carry the preseason form to the new season. And they play Brighton at home. Brighton sold. They sold Bissouma, and I think they're going to sell Kukurea soon. I think the first few games, apart from the games I play Liverpool at home, I think Man United will get points here and there. So I'm going there. If you're picking someone from United, I think you would pick Martial for me.
Sancho.
Yeah. Okay, Chelsea do play Everton away. They sold Lukaku, but they've got Raheem Sterling, you know.
This one is gonna be tricky.
Mason Mount.
This
Captain
guy is gonna
America.
be tricky because this is Lampard. These are Everton coming on from a not so good preseason, and they need to prove themselves. This is also Chelsea. Tuchel has a plethora of options to choose from, so you don't know who's gonna play on that game. But I know for a start, Sterling.
Raheem
is a
Sterling.
guarantee.
That's a good asset. Chelsea.
Yeah.
Mason Mount, Pia, I think.
Mount, if Mount is the captain for Chelsea,
Yeah.
if he continues being the captain for Chelsea and stuff, leading the team in the attacking system, then he
Final
is
game,
a guarantee.
we need to look at Tottenham do play Southampton. We've got good names there. Apart from Son and Kane, on the other side, we've got James Ward-Prowse for Southampton.
True.
You should also look at him. But for me, I would advise you pick Son.
Kulusevski too.
Kulusevski too.
For those people who cannot afford Son, because Son is 12 million, bro.
Yeah, you just need to work Salah, Kane, and Haaland. Then we're back in only 20 million. And you are dead. Your team is done. Yeah, you won't have a goalkeeper. So I think that's it for now. We've decided who's going to be captain with game week 1. We are back again next week now and review whatever happened and preview the next game week and see the new signings coming in the Premier League and who we can get into our teams. Remember, join the FPL League, our league that is the Good Company. So you can join our league by putting on this code running down here because you have a chance to win up to 50k at the end of this season. That is in May 2023. We are out.